lives. So let me bring Basit on, and right here. Okay. Hey, Basit. Welcome to Heart with Saima. And sorry about the technical glitches. But, without wasting anyone's time, because I feel we have some really valuable, or you have some really valuable information to share with everyone, I'm going to hand over to you. And please share with us, tell us a little bit about your background, where you're coming from, because I know we have on the post that you've lived across the world in different places like Malaysia and but just tell us a little bit about yourself. I know that your father was a judge in Peshawar. You're coming from this line of family, and if I remember, Basit, I think you told me your father went to Oxford. Do I remember this right? And then you went to Oxford University as well. So you're coming from this lineage of family of very educated people, very educated family. And I think that is something which is a key factor when you have, when you are surrounded by education and knowledge, because I feel that education doesn't buy you class. I think it is an upbringing. It is a combination of upbringing and knowledge and education. A lot of things which make people want to do just simply what is good for
Thank
other
you, Saima.
people.
I appreciate for giving me the opportunity to be on your esteemed show. I am very excited to share with our audience what I think and what I've experienced is the critical side that sometimes we don't pay attention. We need this. We are all from diverse backgrounds, as I mentioned, I've been around the longest I've stayed in the United States. And here the level fields are different, but you just mentioned the education side. We are very fortunate to be in the economy where if you take care of yourself and your family, you should be fine. At the end of the day, we are all products of our environment, our parents, and our bringing up. So I'll just dive into the areas that I can
How do you do that, Basit?
So there are different IRS codes. One of them is a 7702, which basically gives you the tax advantage side, which means you don't pay taxes on the earnings, the interest that you had saved, the withdrawals. You don't have to have limits on savings. You don't have to have limits on pulling out your money. You don't have to really have that money positioned in the high risk. And there's really no hidden secret. It's all about knowledge. Saima, as you mentioned, knowledge is power. You have the right consultants, you have the right team, you're going to be in very good shape.
Basit, what advice do you have for someone who is 20 years old?
A lot of folks, Saima, when they are 20, their priorities are different. I was one of them. I wanted to travel the world. I wanted to live in Italy. I wanted to live in France. I wanted to speak 7, 8, 9 languages. I wanted to go to Cuba and all these things. But the time, we all go through that route. We all go through that same road that our parents, our ancestors have gone through. I would say the time is on their side. It is not only about how much money you make, it is how much you can save. And if you start at the age of 20, I can give you the numbers. You don't have to work beyond the age of 55. You can have a beautiful life and a beautiful retirement.
So what advice would you give a 20-year-old, or even parents, right, who have young children, who are teenagers or who are turning 20, or just for that generation, people who are in their 20s, starting out in life, or parents who are now in their 50s, they want to give something back to their children who are in their teens or 20s. What kind of a plan would you offer them?
Benefits. So I'm not going to give you any benefits, Sama. You get your own life insurance, your own savings, your own benefits. So to a 20-year-old, that is basically their generation. 401k and all those benefits are, to me, they're literally gone. Okay. I would say you need to plan for your own finances from the earliest the better. I have parents planning for their kids, a 2-year-old kid. By the time this kid is going to be 18 or 19, they'll have $1 million tax free sitting at that present value. So a 20-year-old can do a lot. I would say save at least 20% of your savings in the right plan. I will be very happy to guide you. And at the same time, for the parents, Saima, we work very hard. We bring our kids, we raise our kids in this country so they can be successful. But we forget, once we transfer our homes assets to them and they lose their jobs, just paying their state taxes are going to be a nightmare. Why don't we also transfer the real estate and give them $1 million sitting in estate taxes so they don't have to worry about it, or they don't have to be burdened about that home that the parents transfer to them free and clear. So yeah, those are the main areas.
Basit, if someone already has insurance and they are clueless about what kind of insurance they have, what can they do? They just call their company and they try to figure out, they just randomly try to just have someone explain what they have purchased?
That question is yes and no. If someone calls their company after 5 years, they got older, their health situation might be different and their income situation might be different. So they will not go back and just like returning your shoes and refund you. That's very different. It's an expensive value proposition. One thing I can do for my friends and our prospective potential clients, I can do a 1035 exchange. I can take, an example is taking your old phone and giving you a new one with more features and better benefits. That's one area. So it depends on what they have. Sometimes I cannot do a 1035 exchange because that company is a ridiculous company because they've just bought it on internet.
On that note, Basit, I'm going to put you on, and I will let you, do your pitch and put, whatever you would like people to do, some words of advice, what you feel is imperative, where people can get in touch with you. So over to you.
Thank you. So one of the areas, folks, I would say give me a call, 469-803-9005. My email is basitkhan, BASITKHAN, @financialguide.com. I'm with the Galleria Mass Mutual Building. And feel free to call me. I accommodate folks these days. I do a lot of Zoom because of the COVID. The advice I would say is, if you have not planned, you can come and hear me out. We can have a discussion. It's not a one-size-fits-all. If you are going to be taking that 5,000-mile journey, start with the first step forward. So, folks, look forward to hearing from you, and I look forward to helping you. Thank you, and thank you so much, Saima, for having me.
Absolutely, Basit. I'm so glad that we were able to bring a financial advisor. Again, the purpose is not that you come to me, whether it's for real estate, you go to Basit for insurance. We just want to put people out there, information out there, educate everyone. And if you listen to anything, and if you feel that there's anything good in there or value, something that enhances your thoughts and mindset, please do share the information and the show. And thank you all for watching, and hope you all have a fabulous Tuesday evening. And thank you for watching Heart to Heart with Saima.
Be safe, be well, Saima. Thank you so much again for the opportunity.
Thank you.